Social prescribing, in its simplest form, is community connection. So our community connectors, who we've got 21 across the city, can connect people to local support offers, whether it be a local community group, a local activity, or a local service that individual might need to tap into. Our community connectors focus on what matters to that individual. They find out what's available in terms of their needs, and it's tailored support to them. So what happens when someone agrees to a referral through their GP practice is that the referral comes through to us, that person gets an immediate response to say that we've received the referral and we will be in contact, and then that gets allocated to a local community connector. So we work really hyper-locally in each of the 5 areas of Salford, and the community connector will reach out to that person and find out the best time for an appointment, and that appointment could be a telephone, it could be a face-to-face in a local community centre.
We could then go on to our first session where we ask them what matters to them most, and this is the offer of support to them to see what they want to focus on within our sessions.
We provide that individual with a menu of options. That menu of options is for them to digest, take away, look at, to see if it's something they'd be interested in. From that point, that individual is in the driving seat. They can choose whether to access any support that's available to them. If someone does need additional support, our connector team can attend groups and services with them.
So I had one client last year, really took me by surprise. I worked with her, connected her to a mental health service and also a social group, which was Bee Corner, which is like a bee sanctuary. Both of them had a big impact on her, which I was happy about. They helped to alleviate some of her stressors and just her social anxiety. But the biggest thing that surprised me was she said I changed her view on how health professionals work with her. She talked about how it was a very easy atmosphere created for her to just be herself and to have her health issues not to be judged or seen in a certain way. I just allowed her to feel how she felt, and we talked about how she felt without me trying to tell her why she's feeling what she felt. And she felt that changed how she was approaching health professionals, because she was starting to see that if she's treated like that, she flourishes more in understanding her road to recovery. And she's then started saying she started seeing the negative impact of some of the ways she might have interacted with other health professionals. In my eyes, I was just ensuring she was okay and she felt safe enough to just break down if she needed to, or be happy on the days she wanted to be. And there was times she felt she let me down because she wasn't over the moon. And I was like, no, this is human. Today is just another cloudy day. Doesn't mean tomorrow won't be sunny, sort of thing. And I think it just surprised me because I didn't feel I'd done anything out of my professional parameter, but it really had an impact on her. And yeah, I still find that so humbling.
Social prescribing can really help an individual feel in control of their long-term condition. But as a whole, social prescribing can help people connect to local support. A lot of the time people don't know what's on offer in their local community, and in Salford we've got a brilliant, vibrant VCSE sector with lots of different variety of offers. What social prescribing can do can just open the door.
We have more grassroots connection to community for health inequalities than a GP would be.
I think without social prescribing and without wellbeing matters, there wouldn't be that connection that Karl's just mentioned. So that connection through the GP practices, those 42 GP practices across the city can connect out to their local community through a referral, through social prescribing. I also think with the support that the grants team and the volunteer development support can offer, will have a massive impact on more local activities for Salford residents. And I think connection is key. I think without social prescribing, we lose that in our communities. And we also, it means that people are going back to the GP more unnecessarily. When there's a wealth of support available locally, they can access, at the end of their street, at the end of their road.
I think the most important thing that's happening is people are realizing they live in a community. I'm saying that because even as myself in a professional role, I have never seen Salford in the eyes I've seen it since I've started my job. And I think that's the most important thing right now. There's been a massive eradication of community, and it's just nice reminding people that people still care and there are things out there that can help them. The disbelief from some of the clients we work with when things are subsidized or free, people are taken aback by how nice the service is, because kindness it seems like it doesn't exist a lot these days, but it is actually out there. Everything just looks like it costs, but it doesn't. So I think the most important thing about social prescribing is the community connection over everything.